and I'll introduce myself one more time. This is Ginny with learnwithginny.com, and what we're going to talk about today is your personal brand and what it can teach your kids. A lot of my listeners and readers are moms, and a lot of them are in network marketing. So, over on Facebook over here, if you're live, make sure you chime in and tell me where you're from and who you are, and ask me any questions you have so that I can answer them. So, I'm going to continue with my topic because I'm running late today. But your personal brand, I do have some notes down here, so I apologize if I look down. I just wanted to make sure I hit the major points that I want to tell you about. So, your like I was saying on the Facebook Live, is a lot of my listeners and readers are network marketers. And a lot of them are in network marketing companies or affiliate marketers. Now, affiliate marketers tend to know a little bit more about personal branding than network marketers. But I personally have had a hard time wrapping my brain around this whole topic. So I wanted to clarify it for myself and for anybody else who might have the same questions. So the first reason why you should have a personal brand. You don't own your network marketing company. You don't own the products. You don't own any of the affiliate products you sell. So the only thing you own is you and your space on the internet if you have your own domain. That's a different topic because that's when I'm talking about my blog. That is my space. I get to talk about whatever I want to talk about, and it's me. That's my personal brand. It's who I present to you, and you're going to want to be authentic, be you, because the only person you can be is you. Now, on a good example that I read on another person's blog post was Marilyn Monroe. She used as an example. That's a powerful personal brand. It might not have reflected what was in her heart. I don't really know, but it's definitely identified. You know, Marilyn Monroe, when you picture the platinum blonde hair, the red lipstick. I mean, even if you just, there's a drawing that I saw out there that's all it shows. It's just, like a face line and red lipstick and platinum blonde hair, and you automatically think Marilyn Monroe. If you're from that generation, and if your kids have read about that or seen some of her old movies. I love watching old movies, by the way. So, and it's awesome when your kids get to see what past, social, what it was like. So, anyway, getting off topic. So your personal brand is who you are. And I like this quote. I put it on my blog. The cost of not following your heart is spending the rest of your life wishing you had. So by using your personal brand, what's exciting about it is you get to talk about whatever you're passionate about. So when you're thinking of your personal brand online, what can you talk about? What can you write about day in and day out? Because part of it that I did not put in my blog, which I should have, is being consistent, showing up every day. It has to be something that you're, can and will talk about every single day. You could just talk endlessly about it. And it doesn't have to be, super specific, but it should be within a niche. Like, if one of the products I use and sell is health and wellness products. So if I chose, I could have made my personal brand all about health and fitness. I found that I couldn't talk about it every day. Not every day. I just wasn't that into it. So I like being healthy. I like living a healthy life. And, but I can talk about marketing, and it just fascinates me. So I can talk about this, and I can talk about being a mom. So that's where my personal brand came from. So I'm the uber busy mom helping other uber busy moms market their businesses and get themselves online so they can attract customers, more customers, prospects, and leads. That's it. And it's very cool to me. But you have to find, what yours is. So a lot of people ask too, okay, so I create this personal brand, but, maybe I'm not an expert, and why would people listen to me? Little old me, Ginny from Michigan, upper Michigan, in the middle of nowhere. Why would they listen to me? Well, you have value, and you know things that other people don't know. I recently, there's another post, if you go to my blog, that I talked about you being you, and you can learn something from everyone. And it was a quote from Bill Nye the Science Guy. And if you're a mom, you know who that is. So he basically says there is something that you can learn from everyone. Everyone knows something you don't know. So you have value, and it's selfish of you not to share it and teach other people what you know, because there's always going to be somebody that doesn't know as much as you know. As you move forward with your business, you're learning, and you're learning new skills that you need to pass on. I hope that makes sense. So you don't have to be an expert. You can make yourself an expert. I recommend, I'm not an affiliate of this, but I recommend Ray Higdon's 3-Minute Expert, because you'll get a lot of ideas from there on how to present yourself as an expert, even when you're not. Because you do know something that other people don't. I hope that makes sense. So what does this have to do with my kids? And I kind of veered off in my blog post about having dinner conversations with your kids. Now, your kids will have a digital footprint. They will have a digital presence. So it's important that they learn how to present themselves with their own personal brand, whether it be to further their careers or to venture into an entrepreneur type, like I'm doing or like you're doing. You want your kids to have that self-image, self-confidence. And when you're having these dinner conversations, and I say dinner conversations because it's important, sit at the dinner table, have a meal together, and enjoy conversation with each other. Sometimes the conversation can get heated, but that's okay. As long as you're having open conversation with your kids and their opinions are allowed, and they'll learn from you. They'll learn the empathy for other people, because you'll certainly talk about what's going on and the people that you care about in their lives. And they will learn active listening to each other, self-esteem, because they'll learn how, and they'll also learn effective communication, which is important. Their teachers will love it, their bosses will love it, and their customers will love it. Okay? I hope that all makes sense. Branding, helping your kids brand themselves will also keep them safe online, so you can read a little bit more about that. And I also linked to other blog posts that might be helpful. So, make sure that you post your questions and let me know that you listened in, and have a great day. See you tomorrow.